RWBY, Volume 9, Chapter 10, of Solitude and Self. Alright. Disclaimer at the beginning of the video for me. If I yawn during this, it's not because the video is boring or anything like that. It's just because it's midnight and I'm freaking tired. So if anyone thinks that I'm yawning because I don't like the episode, liar! But yeah. And now I'm just imagining Winter's Gift watching this being like, go to bed, fam! No, I'm not doing this in the car. That's not how you do a finale. Are you out of your mind? That's how you do a music reaction, not this. Alright. The big finale. What will Ruby choose? Will she pick up her crescent rose again? Or will she abandon it and find a new path? I'm gonna find out. I do kind of hope, though, that that's kind of what's gonna happen in the end of this. Like, I know till I like to see this thing end on, like, as an epilogue or something. It's like after we have the credits on that jazz, the camera pans down and we see the silhouette of Little, and then we just see it crack or something, and that's it. It's just like, you know, she's dead, but she could come back. And man, that freaking the Jabberwocky went basically nowhere. But hey, it fulfilled a threat level, and it was a pretty good. It gave us some fights. So you know what? It wasn't completely useless. It had a purpose. Alright. Let's take down this cat. Time to clip these kitties' claws.
And on the wind, Alex heard one more question. What are you?
Summer.
I love you, just the way you are. Always.
It's not like you to rush off on a mission in the middle of the night.
You haven't aged a
You know
day.
how Ozpin gets. Mystery after mystery.
And when it turns out to be yet another run-of-the-mill patrol, it'll be...
I always prefer discretion.
I'll be back soon.
You won't, though.
I know.
Let's her get a hug, no kiss.
Nobody suspects anything?
Raven.
No.
Haven't seen you since Volume 5.
Summer Rose telling lies. First time for everything. And, what about... You're just going to leave them?
You're one to talk.
You're better at that life. Better than I was.
If I do this right, there's nothing to worry about. Trust me.
Let's get it over with, I guess.
Even Raven and calls herself out on the freaking bad motherhood. But hey, she trusted her with Summer. So at least I guess she cared in the end. In some regard.
Lied. She left with Raven. Why would she?
Who knows why people keep the secrets they do? Maybe you're not the only one who has felt the weight of others' expectations. Like Alex.
She probably went to take on Salem head on, and then, well, we know how that story ended. Whoa!
Are you just trying to tell me that it's useless? That I shouldn't even try? Is that the big lesson I'm supposed to learn? Just give up?
The opposite, actually.
Someone else.
Is that what I'm telling you?
John?
You never were the hero.
The butterfly's playing its
You
tricks again.
couldn't save me.
So you are in this volume.
Maybe it's time for a change. To be the kind of man you've always wanted to be.
Well, time to kill this one too. Ah, the trees was caused the caterpillar's thing. Of course, he didn't mix it in a batch. Ooh. Ah. Nice team attack. Ooh.
The leaves! Burn the leaves!
I see. We're gonna confuse it.
Taking a page out of the caterpillar's book. The leaves have no effect on me.
Maybe not. That's not the case for Neo.
Huh. Smart thinking. My man. Huh? Oh great, which means we have to deal with the cat itself, and it did grow last time. Good lord! Ultimate wrath!
Your time is running out.
If you know, you know.
You must choose. Choose for yourself one who could leave your burdens behind, or choose one who will be enough to bear them.
As per usual for these finales, it's all down to RWBY as everyone's getting their asses kicked in the background. This happens quite a bit. Ooh! Ah, crap. Juniper's gonna be sacrificed. It's an animal. It's sacrificable. We've accepted that with little.
I love you. Just the way you are.
This one. What happens if I choose me?
Then maybe that girl is enough.
You're screwed, cat. This cat's getting declawed. Old Reliable is back in the game. She got her emblem back too. I had that screenshot spoiled to me, but I'm not even mad at that one. It's such an awesome shot.
She knew what she needed to be all along.
Herself. Red Like Roses Volume 3. Get absolutely wrecked! Nice! Nope. Dang it. Time to die. Excellent work, girls.
You're broken. You break everything you touch.
And now we're breaking you!
Weak, confused, incomplete.
No, you're wrong. She's never been any of those things.
That's why we follow her.
We're going to Remnant, and you're staying here.
Ah! No, just go. There's permadeath. Neo. I never thought I'd say this, but thank goodness Neo was here to save us.
thing, huh?
Torchwork. Neo, you don't need to go to that
So,
extreme.
That's it then?
But you want to be with him more than anything else.
I know. I'm not real.
What about her?
She wants to stay behind.
She'll find herself. One way or another.
I hope she stays gone for a long time, but maybe she'll come. Ooh! Maybe she'll come back as a better person.
Ruby? What's wrong?
She saved us, she proved there was
When
just
I
some
was
good in the
the
end.
tree,
Although that was probably
I
just
never
Rangers
saw
protecting the
little.
body.
I wish I could say thank you.
Do you guys think we might have made things even worse in the ever after?
I mean, we tend to do that everywhere we go.
I'm not sure. I'd like to think that we did at least a little good. Right? Wait!
Huh?
Do I know you?
A little too well.
I don't believe we've met yet. Please, what are you?
Well, you know, I haven't thought about it yet. You look like you have your wits about you. What do you think I am?
Well, to me, you seem like a friend.
A guide. A protector. Adorable.
Do any of those sound close?
I like the adorable one the best.
Somewhat. Yeah, somewhat. I'm not any one thing. I'm somewhat of a lot of things.
It is a true pleasure to meet you somewhat.
It will be my honor to serve you.
Unfortunately, we reached the end of the road
Done
here.
more for us than you know.
I like how little looks like she mowed some of her stuff off of us.
Makes me feel familiar. Like a happy dream I can't remember.
I'm so glad we got to meet you.
I'm also glad it's a
We
happy
helped
dream.
Lots of people. But now we have to say goodbye.
Little gonna be the Puss in Boots of this universe.
Hey, somewhat?
I am at your service.
Will you look after Juniper? She means the world to me.
Shame we can't bring it.
I will.
Imagine bringing a steed like this into Remnant. Unfortunately, that's not how the world works. Well, Jean, if all goes wrong, you have a place to come back to here when it's all done. And all rejected. Damn it! Now, here I am once again. Alright, let me get my weapon. I gotta get a freaking sword for Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, there's just a freaking one of those painting things on the ground. Like on churches, I forgot what it's called. An oil painting, I think it is.
Welcome
Huh.
to my workshop.
Yeah, I'll help her.
Ruby? Is this the tree?
Something like that.
Yeah, let's go with that, if that's easier.
I've been waiting a long time for you.
You are long overdue.
I made it.
I'm glad you did.
Can you answer a question for me? I need to know if it's true what the cat said, that Lewis went back and Alex...
Yes. Only Lewis returned home. The girl who fell through the world is the story as he wished it had happened.
Are those the
Wait a minute.
brothers?
You know of the
Yes.
gods?
These brothers were the tree's earliest blossoms.
What?
And the first to inhabit the ever after. Remarkable beings, very ambitious.
They're from the ever
The tree
after?
did not foresee what they would become. But that is the joy of creating. The not knowing.
This breaks my brain.
Then, the ever after was overgrown, wild and dangerous. The brothers remained to help tame it and build the world that was to come after. First, they were given the power to destroy, to clear the wilderness away. Then they were given creativity to imagine what and who could replace the wilderness. The brothers built homes for them and gave them roles to play.
And they go from deer to dragons, though.
If this is
Reincarnation, I
what they were
guess.
supposed to do, how did Remnant come about? Us.
The brothers grew curious. They wanted to do more.
They explored outside their realm and create a whole world.
And so, using the skills and tools they had been given, they began to design their own creations.
Can we throw this one away?
Secrecy.
So that's the Catman which said the gods who gave him this curiosity.
Their new creation could do their job for them. Finding the broken parts of the ever after. After this success, the brothers designed a second creature to finish what the cat started. It came out brutal and
Did they get a creator? Did they get a destroyer? That was a pretty badass shot, to be honest.
one brother believed they had disrupted the balance.
There always has to be a creator and a destroyer.
To condemn their creations for their mistakes. But balance is not two forces locked in never-ending battle.
Well, it kind of is.
Balance is an ecosystem, an organism, a living, breathing thing. Thus,
The
balance
Google
cannot
Chrome
be
logo.
distorted with force or calculation. True balance finds its own equilibrium.
I noticed that reference. 4 members of Team RWBY.
And the patience to see things through to the end.
So, how did they get to Remnant?
Yeah, you didn't answer the
The
question.
raptor could no longer bear the brothers' experiments. And so, the tree built them a special doorway to a crater beyond, where the brothers could try creating worlds of their own.
Then they created Salem and had to restart from scratch, and, well, that whole mess.
And what truly remarkable things they accomplished. Whenever the brothers' creations have come to the ever after, the 5 of you have had a greater impact than you know. Just like Alex and Lewis did before you. Just like others will after you. One small kindness in one small moment led to such a marvelous transformation.
It's true that in real life, too. Random acts of kindness can go a long
One
way.
act of dishonesty caused an unfortunate change.
Alex broke her promise to the cat.
And that's what caused all of this?
To have a broken heart. And there was nobody to send them back to the tree for repair.
What will happen to Neo?
She will have the chance to return her broken heart. And become something new. Such is balance.
That's Alex's knife. Wait, how do you
So
have...
that's That's the knife that Ruby was stuck staring at before she remembered her mother's
She
voice.
chose to leave a part of herself behind. A wish to fix what she had broken.
Ah, another remnant of a dead girl. Just what I needed. Hey, back to your old self.
I can't believe it. It's been so... This is what I sounded like.
Such a stupid joke. You even got to keep a little bit of the hair dye.
When you are needed most.
Thank you.
And then they get attacked by Grimm. Welcome to Vacuo and all the people of Atlas and Mantle that you saved. They're all alive because of you. Now it's gonna be weird to be in Remnant again. But I guess I got a while to worry about that. Volume 10 hasn't even been announced yet. Ah, jeez. Well, that was a good finale. I was not expecting backstory on the brothers' creation and all that jazz. That was the okay. Some of the season has been spoiled to me. I mean, it's a consequence of being on the internet. The only way you can survive not being spoiled is to live under a rock nowadays, and even then, you're not guaranteed. But I was not expecting there to be a backstory of how Remnant came to be and the gods and all the extra jazz. So I always thought it was that Remnant was the main world, and like Ever After was like some other dimension thing, or like something in the core of the earth. They're just like, it was there, but it was like, it didn't matter, I guess. I don't know. You know, like Brazil. No, I'm kidding. But it's the other way around. Remnant is the extra place, and Ever After is the true location. This is like some freaking Underland baloney. But it's surprising to get backstory on the gods, which just adds even more to the lore, or to make them even more confusing. But, you know, I can roll with it. It doesn't bother me too much. It's fine. I'm just glad that RWBY ended up making the right choice in the end. Like, I knew she would, but there's a part of the back of your head that's like, but what if she doesn't? I don't know. And it says that it makes me be like, damn it, I wish Summer wasn't dead because I kind of want to know so much more about her. But, well, then what we know is kind of part of the thrill, I guess. Like, you know, we don't know so much, and that's what makes it more entertaining, I guess. I'm just glad this thing finally ended with a freaking happy ending, for God's sakes. Like, even if you think it'd be like, we didn't get any relics back, we didn't like actually like do much, we just left. And yeah, this is a Volume 4 scenario. It's like, yeah, we got to our destination, but it's like, that's not winning. But it's like, after all the bullshit we went through, we accomplished a goal. That should be the main thing that matters. And now we have another chance to get the relics back and all that stuff from Salem. Once we get actually to deal with that in the next season. I wonder how everyone's gone on. I wonder if this is a case, do you think time passed for them like it did for us? Do you think we're just like, RWBY and the gang are gone! 5 minutes later, there you are! But you know, it's one of those things, like if a guy goes back in a time machine, it's like, for you, like let's, I don't know. You know what I mean. I don't need to explain it. Give an example. You know what I'm talking about. You're smart people. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, that's okay, neither do I. No, I'm kidding. But, yeah. This volume, overall, was weird. But it was not a long one. I enjoyed it for the most part, though. It was a good thing. There was some pitfalls that I don't know about, but, you know, it was fine. I enjoyed it overall. Just see my reactions, you know it. Dang. Still crazy to think this came out earlier this year. Yeah. It's weird being caught up. And I'm glad this whole freaking OST has finally been released. That's good. Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah. It was good to check out. Mind you, I'm very optimistic about a lot of things, but honestly, just, again, I said it before, but it's like, it's nice to have a freaking happy ending for once. Again, even if it is just leaving, but, you know, I like repeating myself. You know. Not everything was perfect, but it was just fine. Like, I was told about how depressing it is, and yes, it got very depressing at points, but honestly, I was expecting it to be more like Volume 8, where just depressing the entire way through, aside from some side jokes. This was like, it was depressing in a few parts. Oh, hello.
I've never seen anything.
Ah, Justice League crossover trailer. Yeah, I'll leave this in, why not?
They're soulless creatures with only one purpose. To destroy humanity.
I know a little bit about this one, I haven't checked it out yet. I might check it out at some point, I don't know if I don't think it'll be next week. This thing probably gets copyrighted to hell. Wonder Woman looks like Pyrrha. Although I do know that based on what universe they go to, they get redesigns, so man, that's probably has a part of it, because I know that in the part 2, one of the part 2 trailers, I looked at the screenshot from it, Yang got a redesign to look more like Wonder Woman, so I guess it's based on what universe you go to decides it. I'll probably check that stuff out on my own time or something, or maybe I'll do a reaction to it if people want me to. Cross the bridge when we get to it, of course. I think, again, the thing's probably copywritten to heck. It's kind of crazy and a little sad to think that the first RWBY movie is a crossover with Justice League, but I guess it's better than having no movie at all, right? It's owned by Warner Brothers, I guess, and the fact that it's tied in with Justice League means that people might actually watch it. And you know, this is just a cross-promotion thing. If crossovers are always at least a little cool. They've been overdone nowadays, but they're always a little cool. But anyway, back on topic. I forgot my topic. Yeah, again, I expected it to be, I don't know, I guess after it'd be like, after all the complaints about being like, I need this for the last episode, I guess that was literally just towards the end. Like, again, there was heavy points at times, but for the most part it was just weird. But I don't know, maybe that's just me. Maybe, if some people took it on heavier than all that, I mean, there was a freaking attempt, there was suicide implied by this. I mean, yeah, they're gonna reincarnate as better people, and I hope that Neo does come back as a better person. She's a terrible person now. But everyone deserves a second chance. I do believe in that. Maybe I don't know if she'll ever be a friend, but I don't know. It happened with the green-haired girl, so maybe it could happen with Neo. You never know. It would be crazy. It would be crazy to think in the final fight we get frickin' RWBY and Neo teaming up against like Cinder or Salem or whatever. Like that'd be quite the spectacle. Yeah. Leave the cat far behind, leave the thing to die. It'll come back, of course, but for now it's gone, so leave it to its own devices. I can't really think of much else to say. It's good to see John back to normal, I guess. Imagine if he did come back and he was older, though. Just like, again, I mentioned the whole, like, how do you think time processes in this world? I don't care how time processes in it. You come back into, like, a couple years, let's just say a few months, maybe a few years later, and someone comes back and they're 40, you're going to be like, what? It doesn't look like it's been that long, but I also can't tell considering it. When we left them, they were fighting off the desert, and I know it looks like they have civilization, so probably been a few months, maybe a year, give or take. But yeah, imagine if the next time you saw me, I was 40. You'd be like, yo, what? Explain now. I should do that. Just have my father record a reaction. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I don't have much else to say, really. Again, it was an enjoyable volume, and I've enjoyed this RWBY experience overall. So I am glad I got introduced to her thanks to my good buddy Wayne's gift. It took about a year and a half, but I'm finally caught up, and there will be more RWBYs that come in the future, I'm sure, but for now, but of course, yeah, again, still RWBY. I still gotta do the freaking music stuff with Winter's Gift, and who knows what's to come. Right now, it's midnight, so my brain's going all over the place, so maybe I should stop it here before I say something I can't take back. So, yeah. Until then, it's Great Jane saying off. Goodbye.